What happens after?
Oh, death. I feel like the ones that make it through, bro. And I feel like the ones that are gonna make it through are the ones that project love and positive energy throughout their entire life and just try to, like, you know, be family with everybody, bro.
What do you mean make it through? Like there's another reality?
Man, I feel like there is, because there's something up there that fucking made us. The colors, all that stuff. That's what acid is.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've only done it once. I microdosed a half tab and then took the other half tab an hour later. And
were you fucking well?
It was lit. Yeah, it was awesome, dude.
So when you say, like, you saw stuff, like, what do you mean specifically?
I
mean, bro, I've never taken it, so
I seen visions of godly shit.
Like light?
All kinds of, like, a womb with a blue child in it.
Help too. I'll tell you when. Whoa.
Hi. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Seuss, and this is my golden hour.
Water. Earth. Fire. Air. Long ago, the 4 deer nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the fire deer attacked. Only Derek, master of all 4 elements, could stop those boys. But when Boston needed him most, he vanished into the enchanted golden deer forest.
Season 4.
So I start with a clap. So that syncs the video and the audio. So then post-production, they all go together. Okay. Easy enough, right? Yeah.
That's sick.
Okay, before my guest starts, why don't you come on up and swing up and say hi, man. Introduce yourself.
I'm Aubrey, and I've known Conor since high school. It's my guy.
High school?
Yeah.
Probably middle school.
Not even middle school. That's crazy. We just talked about
And you smell immaculate.
Oh, thank you.
What is that?
Calvin Cologne.
Calvin Cologne.
Aubrey's meant for the spotlight, man. I'm telling you. Aubrey also, she was running a vlog for a while. I hope you bring it back.
I hope so. We'll see.
But Aubrey's here because I think Aubrey has a knack for technical ability. And I think that she's also extremely personable, and I think it's important to have someone very personable in the room if we keep having guests, not you specifically, but people who could be uncomfortable coming to a room.
Yeah.
Feel me? Shouts out to Aubrey, man.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything when we're running, just let me know. And so to my right, we have, I'm going to pronounce it right because there's been some backlash in the past for how I pronounce it. I have not Zeus, but young Seuss,
Yeah.
otherwise known as?
Lucifer.
I was going to say Bradley.
Oh, or Bradley. There's mad different names people call me. It's Seuss, Susie, whatever.
And
When I'm in the city, it's like, Susie.
yeah, is that one of your ad-libs, Susie?
Nah, I mean, it probably. Yeah, I probably used it here or there.
So,
I don't have a signature yet.
but you do all your own production, right?
Oh, yeah. Most part, yeah.
Do you think that's a matter of you not having access to studio time always?
Yeah, when I was growing up, I definitely didn't have money. So I was just making odds meet with what I could do, you know? Like, I found a lot of things on YouTube and shit, and it just brought me to, like, recording music and all that. And I learned how to engineer and produce all my own stuff really early on. So it helped. And, yeah, definitely fully independent production right now.
Well, you work with other people, right?
Yeah, like T Wayne, JG.
Big Mid Central.
Big Mid Central. The whole game.
Shout out to T Wayne and Mav.
Yep.
Have you talked to Mav in a while?
I haven't talked to Mav in a while, but I've talked to T Wayne recently.
How's he doing? Good?
He's good. Yeah, he's cool. And he's, like, doing his school shit and also doing his production shit to the max.
Still a Twitter classic. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's the best, dude. My Twitter's, like, dead right now. I don't know why.
Elaborate when you say your Twitter's dead. What does that mean?
Like, it needs more likes and retweets and shit.
Isn't it crazy, though, how, like, how much that feeds into someone who's a self-starter, like your mental, like your engagement. You think about it constantly, right?
I mean, I think about it. I don't worry about it. You know, a lot of people get too stressed about how like everything transpires on social media, and I'm just not that type of person. I like to look at my phone like only 4 or 5 times a day type shit.
How do you? Yeah, but if you drop something, do you feel really active? Like, do you feel like you have to be active?
I mean, you got to be active when it comes to like promoting it and sending it out to people. But
it's a fine line because you also just don't want to be that dude online who's only promoting his own shit.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not like in people's DMs all the time sending like, hey, this is my new stuff, here, take it. I feel like that can get overwhelming for people, and just like, I want to show that I'm a genuine person, and I don't want to bug you about my shit. But if you want to listen to my shit, go listen, you know?
One thing, bro, I've been dealing with myself just because I feel like I have to be so active with this shit because it's like this fucking thing's turning into a TV show.
Yeah. Like, I mean, being active is different from like really stressing on it, you know?
I know, but I'm currently trying to navigate that myself. You feel me? It's just like, fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of opportunity online is one thing, you know?
For me, like, I've been in the scene since I was a 15-year-old kid. So I kind of had my time where I was learning the ropes of social media. And, like, just coming up around here, like, I was around Bodega a lot. And, like, people like Michael Christmas and, like, OG Swagger Dick. And, like, you know, people that were a little bit more prominent than me on social media. And I kind of got to see, like, how their side of things worked and like how I could translate that but not necessarily bite it.
What,
you know?
What do you mean how they balanced it?
Just like how they balance social media with real life and just being like a genuine ass person, you know? Like at the end of the day, like their genuineness really reflected upon me with like, oh, I'm just some kid that popped out at Bodega really early on, but like I didn't know that at the time, and I'm just some kid that, like, you know, not many people know, and for them to, like, just be like, oh, yeah, you're, you know, like, Christmas was, like, when I was, like, 15, Christmas was, like, your gang, like, and it taught me adapt that, like, only a certain amount of people know and shit.
And when you're 15 and, like, these are dudes who are, like, making moves in the city, it's probably like, whoa.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, I was, like, geeking, but I was also, like, I can't geek right now.
Can you keep, like, a double fist distance from the mic?
I'm sorry.
It's all good, man. Welcome to the Golden Deer Camp.
You know. But, yeah, definitely felt, like, accepted by them, and that gave me the drive to, like, do what I do today.
Seuss the politician. Okay.
Seuss is the everything-ist.
Have you,
I believe in everything.
A little preface. Seuss was up here way early.
Yep.
Like
Big Mid Central
before in the earliest stages of what's been going on here. Seuss was also, I met Seuss originally at the show this summer, Aubrey, and surprisingly enough, he'll deny it, but this dude was taking a nap backstage.
I probably don't remember it because I was sleeping.
Yeah, because you were conked.
Right.
He was taking, you know, that couch backstage. This dude was knocked in the middle of the concert. I was like, "What?"
A little context
on?
Behind that, though, like, bro, I'd be popping out to everything, like everything on everything. So when it came down to like going to shows during the summer, especially, I was working an 8-hour job at a hot dog stand in the Boston Common.
I thought it was a sausage stand.
Sausage stand, hot dogs, pretzels. We had all types of stuff. But like I would be mad exhausted, but I'd be like, all right, fucking, I'm going to the show. Like just cause, like. Man.
Well, you performed at the show, bro.
Where was it?
It was downstairs. It was sold
downstairs, Middle East, sold out. I performed.
Yeah, bro. So Polo brought you up for a song.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. No, I definitely remember that shit. That was lit. Wow.
Man, bro, you need to get some rest. What's your sleep schedule gonna look like?
Work.
Honestly, though, how many hours do you catch a night? Do you try to?
I try to get at the least like 6, man. You know, that's important. I'm just like still young, so it wears on me sometimes. And I work 40 hours, so.
Bread's important.
Yeah, man. Gotta feed the come up somehow.
Gotta
you know,
feed your kids, man.
I mean, I have my girlfriend, so I like.
You just pay for her a lot.
Nah, we take care of each other. She's definitely rich too, so. I mean, not rich, but you know, we get money. We try to get money.
Money's so liberating. It's
Yeah.
I hate when people demonize it because like
It's a fucked up thing though.
I disagree. I just think it incentivizes the hardest worker, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it does, but there's also like people that just in this world have been given situations where it's like, you know.
Oh yeah, you can get shafted for sure.
Like straight shafted by the world, and then like it just makes it really difficult for people to dig themselves out.
Yeah, but don't you think you have control over the situation?
Yeah.
The humans have complete control over like how they want to maneuver their life.
Well, I mean, yeah, I really do. I believe that in the present moment, like, and like when you put energy into the present moment, like it'll reciprocate and give you what you want and what you project. Like, I try to project positivity in everything that I do, and basically all the shit that happens to me is pretty positive.
That's,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what we were just talking about. The power of positivity is insane.
Yeah,
man.
and the law of attraction is a real thing, and I feel like
But trust me, it is. I know.
like
Fucking wild.
yeah, it's really crazy. I learned this really early on thanks to my mom. She was like a really spiritual person growing up. Spiritual in the sense of like knowing your soul, you know, being self-actualized.
Self-aware.
Yeah. So I started that path really early on, and coming into it, like, I was just a naive kid, so I just, like, was like, oh, I believe it. And then slowly but surely, the universe started to show me, like, yeah, it communicated back to me, like, this is actually what you're supposed to be doing. This is where you're supposed to be at. And all I had to do was stay present. And once that happened, it just took off, you know?
I'm going to be honest, I'm not fully understanding. So you're saying, like, your mom taught you...
So my mom, like, showed me the movie The Secret when I was really young. And like, I learned...
Are you traumatized?
No, not really. I mean, like, no,
Are you familiar with The Secret?
I wasn't really young. I was young enough to comprehend. But, like, it's also, like, the law of attraction, present moment type stuff. Like, I just adopted that from a really young age. And, like, that's what helped me get to where I'm at today. I haven't really had a set, like, write this out, this is my plan, you know what I mean? Because I believe that the universe, like, is God, and it gives you what you, like, put out into it, you know?
Can I also be honest? How old are you now, 19?
19, yeah.
You keep saying when you were a kid, bro, like... No, but I don't even mean to sound like that dude, because mind you, I'm 23.
I feel
and
you.
I feel like actually kind of the youngest I've ever felt.
I mean, like, when I was, like, really young, dude.
I know, but you'll probably reflect on this, as will I, in 4 years. You can be like, wow, like, look at how much my mindset's matured a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like I'm a mature human being for my age. Just, like, based on the fact that, like, a lot of kids my age are smoking on flash drives and shit. And, like...
Oh, you're not hitting the jewel?
Nah, fuck that. I don't even smoke
But you
weed.
You don't hit the boof pack?
Nah, I mean, on occasion...
Smoking big dope, bro? Come on,
okay,
dog.
I cut down, yeah.
False advertising?
Nah, listen, I cut down. Like, this past, like, 2 or 3 weeks, my girl got a head cold. I got a little bit of a head cold. I decided, like, yo, I need to focus on this, so I haven't been smoking a lot, honestly.
You feel good?
Mm-hmm. Great. Pretty great.
So
It's kind of hard because, like, I smoke with tobacco sometimes, so, like, the withdrawals from that suck, but other than that, I'm cool, man.
how essential is weed to music? It's a crutch for a lot of people.
Yeah, not for me.
This is my
Like,
big fucking crutch is coffee.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I've definitely got myself caught up in that shit too, and I sweat that out, bro. I can't keep doing caffeine.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It just makes me like, ugh. I don't know.
But I feel fucking locked in. I feel amazing.
Oh yeah, man. Fuck yeah, man. But yeah, nah. I mean, weed is like.
Are you cold, bro? You want me to get
No,
you a jacket?
I'm good. I'm just crossing up.
Stoic.
Nah, but smoking weed is like fun, but it's definitely not a crutch for me, and I don't have to use it to make my music.
Do you notice like a sense of anxiety if you don't take it?
Nah.
Take it. It's not like it's a pill, but like smoke it.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so. I mean, if anything, like sometimes after smoking, I find myself more anxious, like when I'm not smoking, you know? Like I feel like weed's a drug where you have to like, if you stop smoking it, you're gonna be like, ugh, I feel like shit, you know? Because
it's like any addiction.
Yeah, it's a mood elevator. So it's like when you come to like when it comes to like smoking the weedle, you just smoke the weed.
Hitting the Boofington.
It's kind of like a fuck it, I'm getting lit tonight type deal, you know. But
no, I don't smoke. So
yeah, there you go. No, I feel.
You don't smoke, right? Never.
Yeah.
I have, but it's that type of thing where it's like
you
can take over. Like,
yeah, the focus level goes away.
yeah, like you just focus on smoking. Like,
Yeah. It helps a lot of people though. Like.
Yeah, I definitely find that like dealing with the real world and the normal world, like I feel like I'm not necessarily from here in planetary sense.
Elaborate.
In universal sense. I feel like a little bit of an alien when it comes to just like who I am and like the soul that was placed in my present moment vessel that we have.
How did you acquire this? Like you always felt like you were isolated?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I was an emo kid. In middle school, I was like an emo scene kid. I can text you pictures so you can show them. I don't care. And like...
Well, knowing the way you text, I'll probably get it in 4 days.
Yo, chill. I'm sorry, dude. I just don't... Like, I feel like phones are a fucking evil thing.
Well, you got Paul Revere's phone, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, this...
He's like from 1922.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
So,
iPhone 6S for success.
So you feel extraterrestrial?
Yeah, I mean, like, kind of. I don't want to say, like...
Well, I just had a kid up here who was saying he kind of felt the same way sometimes.
I feel like a lot of us do. I feel like a lot of us feel, like, alienated by the world, and we use our craft to, you know, as therapy from it. That's kind of how it works for me, and, like, sometimes I use weed as my therapy from it. Like, the same way, you know?
It's kind of interesting you saying this because, I mean, we've known each other for, like, almost a year now, but, like... You don't seem very introverted, and usually
that's kind of the craziest thing. I've always said, like everybody that like knows me on a really personal level would say that like I'm an introverted extrovert. Like
I would say that about me too, but it's just
I like push myself to everybody. Like I'm like, yeah, Susie, fuck yeah, man, Zeus. But like on it, like I mean. I'm also just a normal ass kid that's like just has this difference with him like about like you know the music and it shows like I just feel like I feel alienated but like I like to let that alien shine because that's the only way to make an impact in this world, you know.
To be completely honest, yeah, I agree, but. So are you like a big believer in like predestination and like you got to make sure you keep like two fists?
No, I got you. Not like necessarily on a like I'm predestined to do this sense, but like I have trusted the world like with the universal path that I created for myself in my own sphere of consciousness, and me putting energy into it has brought forth new opportunities, all kinds of stuff every day. You know, it's like a new thing every day for me.
I was thinking the same shit recently too. Like,
and I feel like because I've created this like life path and put my energy forth into it, I've set it in motion, you know, and like just the fact that I can keep doing that, giving the energy to it, allows that to bring it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was noticing that today. Or yesterday, I was like, yo, I honestly don't think predestination's a thing. I totally think you maneuver however you want and whatever actions you put forth. Like, life sometimes seems like a fucking game, man.
Yeah,
honestly,
bro,
doesn't
it's
it?
kind of wild. Like, Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's a whole game. It's like,
But you want to be a winner in this game, though. You feel me?
yeah, I mean, how else you supposed to smile if you ain't winning?
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But like winning isn't necessarily like worrying. You know, like being on top of your shit doesn't necessarily have to mean you're like stressing over it. And like I feel like that's where people who believe in predestination get caught up, because it's a future thought. It's not a present moment thought, you know? Like it's like you put that out there like it's gonna happen mad long from now, but like you gotta make it happen right here, right now, because this is the only place you can make something change.
I get it, but don't you sometimes think like a certain sense of anxiety in the present is important to be productive? Does that make sense?
I get it. Yeah, no, I mean like you mean like you have to stress about doing your work because you care about it so much. Like, is that what you mean?
Well, I just feel like the way you just describe shit is like that means like you can kind of just, you can be in the present and you can like mosey and like things will figure itself out. But I kind of sometimes think like, yo, you got to get shit done now.
Well, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Like, that's what I mean is like you have to make shit happen in the moment, you know? And if you don't do that shit, it's just going to pass. The moment's going to pass. But like I feel like being productive is really important, but it's also like you can't stress yourself out about it.
Did that freak you out?
No, that shit's just been opening on this whole interview.
I know, it's voice activated.
Can open
The fuck up.
Oh, it worked.
That's my bitch. I know, it's wild.
But yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely, I have to stress it because we live in a world that's so productive and it moves really quick.
Not a world, but a society.
Yeah.
American society specifically.
Right. And I mean, like, the lane that we're in, even just like the industrial lane when it comes to like music.
Well, entertainment
is very fast and it's fast paced, but like if you got the soul for it and you got that drive in you that will keep you there, it's like I'm just living my life, you know? It's like it's just a normal thing for me to push, you know?
For sure.
Cuz I get in a rhythm, like it's a
momentum.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know,
do you ever feel like you snap out of it though?
There's times where it's like, you know, shit slows down and you get down on yourself about it, you know, but I mean that's just how it is, cuz stuff does come and go. Like that's how life works, you know? And I feel like the more energy you put towards it though, the more it'll bring back, you know.
Slowing down petrifies me, honestly.
Oh yeah?
It scares the fuck out of me.
You just got to trust that the universe will like bring it back. Like it's not about like numbers and shit. Like just numbers are numbers, bro. Like
not even based on that though. Like I don't like the feeling of like being still, and I don't know how to combat it. It's just like I want to just be on fucking go.
Well, I mean, like that's why. Yeah, I mean, being still is just like dead, you know.
It's
like
whack.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is.
But that's me and you saying it. There's some people who think that it's a necessity.
It is. It's also a necessity, in my opinion, actually. Because, like, you need your days to just chill, bruh. Like, you can't keep yourself sane if you just, like, I know you have to push, but, like, if you take at least, you know, there's 24 hours in a day. You could take 4 out of the 24 to fucking...
Tractor.
To, like, chill for a minute, you know, take a breather. And like I feel like that's what helps, like just those moments of like let's take a chill for a minute and just like hang out,
be present,
man. Just keep smiling. As long as you smiling and you happy and you looking at everybody equal, you going to heaven.
Well, I feel you. This is my favorite, like actually running the interview is like my favorite. It's dope because it's like, yo, it's just two people talking.
Yeah.
But then it's all the content and shit. You can fucking. So, quick question.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you got tight, bro, but You put up a video recently.
I did.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how recent,
Which one?
but I don't know if you and your feelings, bro. But I was like, yo, shout out to the Seuss rebrand. You're like, rebrand where, bro?
Yeah, that wasn't a rebrand.
Dude, come on. The new locks is not a rebrand.
Oh, the locks.
I said locks.
Oh, I thought you meant like my name and shit, like me changing my ass.
This dude got mad defensive.
No. No, I just thought like the change in the locks mixed with my like @ change. It's just a symbol of what's to come. I'm working really hard on something this year, this project that I got coming through. I don't want to say too much about it, but there's a lot of people like backing it, and it's going to be lit, and we're going to turn the city up.
Okay.
When it drops.
Before we delve into that, so the hair came with the idea of the new project.
The hair was kind of just like, okay.
So what is it? What do you call the hair?
Lucifer. I mean, like, it's just...
So it is. It's like an alter
it's like
ego?
Lucifer, bro. It's like, nah, it's not even an alter ego. It's just who I am on the inside, bro. The rage. Like, you know, like, I've been a rager since I started this music shit. So, like...
You feel tired today, though?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's early. It's like, what time? Almost 10? Yeah, it's 10:08. Speaking of which...
How early?
Yeah, it's 10:08. I'm a little tired. And I worked yesterday and shit. And I work a lot, so...
I mean, but, like, how do you ignite the Lucifer? How do you get that thing ripped up?
Oh, it's basically the anxiety that comes before stepping on the stage. 'Cause once I step on the stage, it all goes away. But it, like hits me in a certain way that's, like... gives me so much fucking energy that makes me just jump down and get with everybody and be like, yeah, you know, type shit.
I've seen you been in a couple of the shows.
Yeah. You seen the craziness?
It's fire. You should go hard.
You know, bro. I just try to be me, bro. And I love mosh pits. I grew up, like, basically on hardcore music and metal music, so.
That's what you were saying last time you were here, yeah.
Shout out the Dover, New Hampshire punk scene. They're lit. They taught me everything I know about the mosh.
The Dover, New Hampshire punk scene. Whoa, they got venues up there?
No, we had a basement. We had one basement, and
Lucifer was born.
I would take rides up with my mom, or like grab the commuter rail up, and then like they'd pick me up in a white van. Like pick like 4 or 5 people up in a white van.
This kid's the chosen one.
Whip us around the corner to the fucking venue, and we rage for like 6 hours, and then go home. Sobriety.
That sounds sounds pretty traumatizing.
It was lit, bro. Honestly,
Wait, so there were some individuals from this scene who had access to a basement, and they'd pick you up at the train in a white van. And wait, your mom would go with you or no?
Nah.
So she would be like, okay,
Yeah, fuck it.
Bradley, go do your thing.
Yeah.
Would they blindfold you?
Nah, dude. What the fuck? Nah, it was like this dude Tino Valpa. Yo, you'd be surprised, like, bro. I went to see bands like Crystal Methodist. What the fuck?
What is
The Nasty, Red Tape, East Beast. Oh my
and what
God.
do you like walk down some basement stairs and there's just like candles lit?
Nah, not really. It was just like a carpeted floor with some like 70s wood paneling on the sides and shit, but every piece of metal down there was covered in a piece of foam of some type, so like nobody was hitting their heads hard off shit.
Did it seem expressive or did it just seem like people were pissed?
It was art.
Okay, but there's a fine line with that. You feel me?
I do, yeah. I mean, like, bro, there's some people just trying to hurt themselves. No bullshit.
Psycho people.
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie. And, like, those people are usually the people that, like, just, like, get knocked the fuck out because they're going too crazy, bro. I've seen people get knocked out down there. Like, straight, like, back fit. Like, my boy Kenny. This dude Kenny, bro. Crazy. He used to wear the Hulk hands in the mosh. Like, you know those foam Hulk
just
hands?
swing?
Well, no, because his fists were so powerful. He was, like, in the military and shit, so he's, like, jacked. And, like, bro, like, his fists were, like, lethal weapons, man. I seen
so they
him
padded up his fists?
Yeah, so they gave him Hulk hands to fuck people up with more, so. I mean, it wasn't like we were fucking each other up, but we
Wait,
just...
so what type of sicko signs up for this? Like, you just go in, you're like, yo, I might get knocked out tonight, but let's just fucking do it.
Yeah, bro. That's what being a punk is, bro. I don't know.
Could
That's what grunge culture is. That's what punk culture is. That's what metal culture is. That's like, fuck it, like, bro.
But where does this like pissed off nature come from?
Oh, man, I don't know. Our daily lives, like just the constant systematic poking. You know, like it feels like a cattle prod.
The assimilation.
Just fucking on my back, like in my spine sometimes, like just fucks me up. And that's like where
is that? Are you referring to societal pressure?
Yeah, societal pressure, societal just like shit, just bullshit. You know, just people just being miserable around me.
Yeah, but we were just talking about positive mindset, bro. Now, now it kind of sounds like you're justifying like a negative mindset in the music.
I'm justifying using negative energy to positively impact your life and have fun and turn the fuck up.
Okay, just playing devil's advocate here.
I hear you.
Just getting knocked out by some Hulk hands.
I hear you. I feel you. I mean, it is a stark contrast to be a positive person that is also a real fucking punk that loves to rage. You know?
Positive pessimist.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm just a positive anarchist. Like, you know, like just like being crazy when it's time to be crazy, but also just like being a genuine human being at the same time.
You're expressive.
Yeah. And I like to, like, I'm a person that, like, doesn't freak out in front of people, you know? So I won't, like, if I'm at work, like, I work at a coffee bar at Whole Foods. So you can imagine some of the people I deal with.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Shouts to Whole Foods.
Yeah, facts. No, they're some of the realest. They definitely take care of me, and I definitely love working there. But some of the people I deal with in Charlestown especially, bro, are just distraught. And, like, you know, I kind of, like, deal with it on a positive customer service level where I'm not going to be like, hey, fuck you, man, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
But that energy still hits me, and I use it to fucking do what I do.
It's pretty interesting that of all grocery store chains you're going to work at, given some of the stuff you do in music, that it would be Whole Foods, bro.
Hey, man. I remember OG Swagger Dick worked at Whole Foods. He told me that like a week ago. And like he had that
funny.
He had like I forget what it was. I think it was like he had shirts made that was the Whole Foods logo, but it said Whole Squad Gay.
Would he wear to work?
I don't know, bro, but I remember that shit was lit. And shout out OG.
Would you get the discount at Whole Foods?
Yeah, we get 20% off the whole store.
Whole Foods Fresh Bar is hitting.
Yep.
So good.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Definitely smacking.
And the self-grind peanut butter at Whole Foods. Whoa.
Yo, all of their stuff there is pretty good, dude. My coffees, my smoothies and shit over in the juice bar.
Yeah, you just trying to keep your job, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boss, man.
Shout out Logan.
So, does anybody know? So you're kind of living a double life, bro. Does anybody know at work?
Yeah, they all know. They all know, man.
Well, there's one thing about Whole Foods is that the employees, it's not just young kids that like totally ranges.
Yeah, it's also like, yeah, it does. It is it goes from like 16-year-old kids to like
75-year-olds.
Yeah, like old ass people. But like, yo, shout out everybody in that store, man. They're all nice people.
Everyone's in a good mood over there.
Yeah, I mean, Whole Foods definitely takes care of us. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes there's management issues in my store, but you know, that's my personal experience with some of the things I've seen. But overall, they're a really solid company, really solid people, and they take care of me well. So you know, it's love.
Have you, given that you had a little bit of an alien conspiracy?
Yeah.
Have any of the robots in the store freaked you out yet?
Oh man.
Are they there yet in that store?
There's definitely like the robots, like the Amazon robots.
Yeah, the scanners. They're not in your store yet?
They're not there yet, no.
That shit is wild. Have you seen that, Aubrey?
I haven't
seen it in store?
it. Nah.
It is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
What do they do?
Dude, it's just like, it looks like this, like, it looks like there's this robot that's like about to turn into a human like in like 10 years.
Oh, yo, I think I've seen one.
It looks like it has its own brain and it's just like looking at everything.
Oh, it's the the Microsoft ones, they have them at Microsoft store, right? There's one
Yeah.
standing at the Microsoft store in Prudential like every day, and it just looks.
It
at
is
people.
petrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty spooky.
Because you're like, holy shit, this thing has a mind that you can't read.
Right?
It's
Yeah,
scary,
it's fucked
bro.
up, man. It's fucked up. It's wavy. I feel like
Amazon's taking over the world, though, man.
yo, shout out all the robots doing their jobs, like this microphone, that iPhone.
These are all robots.
I guess if you want to call them that, right?
Paul Revere didn't have a robot.
Oh shit.
You like that one?
That's a good one. I didn't get it. What does that mean? What do
Well,
you
I said
mean?
you had Paul Revere's phone because it was so old.
Oh, come on, bro. This shit ain't old. This is a 6S, bro. We on a 10. That's 4 generations. Oh, no, 3.
That's
Because they skipped 9.
That's a 4-year gap. That's a long time for
They skipped
technology.
9, bro. This is a 3-year gap, bro.
Oh, they skipped 9? Oh, why? Because they had 8 plus.
Yeah.
What's that? Okay, swag. Okay, swag bag. So you're doing your thing.
Big X. R.I.P. my guy X.
Were you a big X fan?
Hell yeah, man. I listened to him before anybody. It was kind of fucked up. Because, like, I was like, yo, y'all got to listen to this shit. And then I put it on.
I could see you
For
really loving it,
Like,
yeah.
kids at my lunch table didn't even know who he was yet. Like, I'd be like, yo, check this shit out. And they'd be like, the fuck is this shit? And then 6 months later, like, they heard look at me. And they're like, I'm gonna be showing your pants. Can't get my dick in my pants. I'm like, and I'm just like,
Sipping tea in your hood. What the fuck is up?
nah, kids at my school were so, like, not really necessarily in tune with the shit that they only knew that song. And, like, you know. it
What,
was
Look
like-
at Me?
Yeah.
I think most people probably still only know Look at Me.
No.
It's the truth, though. They were talking about him yesterday. Who Amir Max was talking about him because obviously he was like such a controversial figure. But dude, so I was at Adam's house, Aubrey, right? And one of his friends, they were like making beats or whatever, and they showed me X, and they're like, "Yo, bro, this is before everything." You're like, "Yo, bro,
Yeah.
this dude is so versatile."
Yeah.
Would you concur?
Yeah. I definitely take a lot of inspiration from that man. And,
That man, he was mad young.
age.
How old do you feel in your head?
Age is just a number, bro.
How old do you feel in your head?
I don't feel any age. I don't feel aged.
You're just an existential being.
Just feel like I'm a soul in a present moment vessel that has a universal mind that wants to speak in every aspect of time.
So what happens after that soul dissipates?
My soul?
What happens at death?
My soul doesn't dissipate.
So your soul never dies?
Nah.
So what happens?
I don't really know. I feel like
It's freaky if you think about it, honestly.
I theorize that, like, the one shit.
You know DJ Clout?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I do.
Hey, Cloudy, we're actually in the middle of an interview.
What up?
Yo, do you mind if I call you back later? All right, you're a good guy.
Alright, bro. These cool peoples.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, I feel like, what was the question? What were we talking about?
What happens after?
Oh, death. I feel like the ones that make it through, bro. And I feel like the ones that are gonna make it through are the ones that project love and positive energy throughout their entire life and just try to, like, you know, be family with everybody, bro.
What do you mean make it through? Like there's another reality?
Man, I feel like there is because there's something up there that fucking made us. And it does, it gives us energy. And, you know, I've seen certain things off of drugs and...
Have you taken like DMT or anything like that?
I've taken shrooms. I've taken acid. I haven't taken DMT.
What can you? Some people say they can't describe the experience.
On shrooms, or
Yeah, or acid. They were just like, dude, it's
acid's like what-
incomprehensible.
acid is like what they show you tripping looks like on TV. You know, like
Kaleidoscope.
the kaleidoscope visions, like the waviness, the colors, all that stuff. That's what acid is.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, I mean I've only done it once. I microdosed a half tab and then took the other half tab an hour later, and
Were you fucking well?
it was lit. Yeah, it was awesome, dude. Just you just gotta be mentally ready. Just don't, if you're in a spot where it feels like the world's crashing down on you or some shit, you really don't want to take that shit. Same with shrooms. Shrooms are much more like a spiritual awakening other than anything. Like, they just fucking show you shit that you never thought you could even fathom. You know, that's why I kind of stray from, like, taking them too much, because I know, like, a lot of people just take them on a recreational level and, like, want to do them because they're a drug and, like, get fucked up. I'm not that type of person, you know?
So when you were taking it, you were being inquisitive?
Yeah, I mean, the really, really heavy trip I had, I wasn't, and I got sucked into it, and, like, my life started flashing before my eyes, crazy shit. It was lit.
Oh, so you've done it a couple times?
Yeah, I've done it. I've done shrooms 4 times, and I've done acid once. That's it.
So when you say, like, you saw stuff, like, what do you mean specifically? I
I
mean,
de-
bro, I've never taken it, so
I seen visions of godly shit.
like light?
All kinds of, like, a womb with a blue child in it, like a
Looks like an
a
avatar.
girl. It felt like it was my next life or whatever it is, like something I'm meant to bring into the world or some shit. You know, it could be like my kid in the future or whatever. I don't really stress on what it was, but you know, the world said my ex-girlfriend's name to me like mad times. So, and like I was still in love with her at the time, and I just like kind of was being a hoe.
Why?
Cause like, dude, I'm 19, bro. I was 18 at the time, and
Dude keeps talking like he's 50.
he's
He's like talking like he's like looking back on a past life.
It's kind of weird. We move through our life, and like you'll notice probably as you get older that like I'm talking to you like I'm older than you. But like my mom tells me this, and like she feels like she's lived like 3 different lives in her almost 60 years here now. You know, like and you were born. Your parents were older when you were born. yeah,
right? Mine were too.
Both of my parents were like 40.
My dad was 47. My mom was 38.
Oh shit.
Or 36. Yeah. So same shit.
Yeah. But
Does that scare you? The ageism of your parents?
Nah. I mean, they
terrified me my whole life, bro.
My dad was my parents were like the 2 sides of the fucking spectrum. It was hilarious to see, but I mean, also really fucked me up pretty good. So my dad's a really hard worker, and he's really survivalist guy. You know, like not like in the woods Bear Grylls survivalist, but like you got to make money to survive in the world, and you got to work hard every day to make sure you feed your family and shit. And I commend him for that. But, you know, like, he was leaving the house at 4:30 in the morning and not coming back till 10 o'clock at night or, like, 8 o'clock at night. And I was, like, sleeping because I was a kid. So, like...
You didn't get to see him much?
I didn't get to see him that much. And that kind of weighed on me. But then, like, my mother, less of an industrial survivalist person. She's really, like, spiritual and present moment person. And, like, was around a lot more when it came to, like, working and stuff. And, like, just taking care of me in general.
Your only child?
Yeah. Luckily, you know, I don't really know. I feel like if I had more of me, I'd be fucking, we'd be an empire at this point.
Or there'd be a war.
No. Yeah, maybe. Motherfuckers are jealous or some shit.
Hey, Aubrey, would you mind just checking to see if the camera's still moving?
How we doing?
Oh, you getting nervous? It's just there's like a little.
All right.
Yo, you want to hear the good news?
What's the good news?
The camera's still working.
Yeah. Also, I love dancing. I feel like dancing is another way to free the soul.
Not if you're whack.
Yeah, but I'm not whack, bro.
That's all perspective.
Yeah, but I'm not whack in my opinion, so it do not matter.
Hey, so let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So, I just want to dip back into it a little bit because it like totally fascinates me. So when you were on acid, did you, or was it mushrooms?
Yeah, mushrooms.
So did you feel connected to a different realm?
Yeah.
Or did you just see it?
No, I definitely felt connected and seeing a different realm of consciousness. And that's kind of...
Is it incomprehensible? Like,
it is. It's like, bro, it's like, how, like, why did my parents not tell me about this shit? Type shit. Like, why would...
It was just like...
It's like, why do we live our lives on a day-to-day basis not understanding this? Not knowing why this is here and why... Like, bro, these mushrooms grow on cow shit. Bro. And, like, You know, the mushrooms grow on cow poop, and it's like some of them. But depending on like what kind of like health that the shrooms are in, the better the trip will be. Like if you take some dry ass shit, it's not good. I mean, it's not necessarily bad, but it's not the best.
So shrooms is like there's like chemical compounds in it that they like hit your brain.
Psilocybin.
And what does it do? It just like enhances your visual field? Or
No, it creates a...
Have people tested like the chemical reaction and stuff?
Yeah, it creates a form of DMT. It's like it's a different chemical compound, but it's still a form of DMT.
And DMT is like the dream chemical, right?
Yeah. The death chemical, the dream chemical, everything. Like
So has it made sleeping different for you?
What, like after?
Do you view it different sleeping now?
Yeah, but I wish I like dreamt more. I smoke a lot, so that's kind of like it suppresses shit. And like having a bad sleep schedule is not good for your dreams either. But I definitely like still have good dreams sometimes, and like I feel like it doesn't necessarily affect like how the dreams are or anything. Like there's no difference, you know, in before and after. Like nothing changed about me. And that's kind of another thing that people get lost in. They get so worried that they're going to change from the drug or whatever, that like it does change them as a person. Like I've seen people take a tab of acid and not be able to listen to trap music ever again just due to the fact that it fucked them up that one time.
Bro, I know someone who took acid and really, really lost it.
Yeah. There's certain people that just shouldn't fuck with that shit. Like
I'll never do it. I just like I'm too OCD. Like
I feel you, bro. I mean, like it's everybody's choice, and like if you find yourself in a cool ass position, just take shrooms. Don't take anything else. I mean, like acid's a fucked up drug, dude.
acid is much more intense.
Acid's like it's like more body. Like it's less body high, more visual,
I am summoned.
but it's like really jittery. It's way more jittery than shrooms. Shrooms, you just feel the energy of everything that's in the room, kind of deal, which is sick. Like I love that shit. Like you know, like you ever done this, like where you can feel the energy in between your fingers.
Let me try
If you try to push together slowly, like just like you can feel the energy between your fingertips, like moving. It's like a little tingle.
What should I be feeling?
Like it's like an invisible force field almost in between you. Like if you feel me?
So I'm gonna keep it buck. I don't feel it right now, bro.
I feel it. Fuck. It's because I'm special.
It's the aliens.
Yeah. You know. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, like, not seriously. I feel like energy projection, like you can really do that with your mind type shit. And but shrooms enhance that like tenfold, so you can see the energy passing. And that's why
I think we should do some shrooms.
That's what like allows you to believe in it, is like seeing that shit. And shrooms help you connect to that realm that like is all the energy that flows through the world and shit. It's mad cool.
So
but if you're around a lot of electricity, you'll feel that shit too, and it's fucking jittery, man.
you ever drink Red Bull?
No.
It's like electricity for your body.
See, that's caffeine and like artificial and synthetic energy. Like I don't know.
Red Bull is coffee. I think is pretty natural.
Yeah, it's alright.
What?
I'm trying to switch to decaf because
Oh, come on.
it's gonna fuck me up like in the long run, bro. My sleep schedule's already fucked up enough because I drink coffee and like crash and then like.
Well, you get free coffees at the Whole Foods.
No, they don't give shit for free.
Those are for you, bro. You can have those.
These?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sick.
Surely. I gave you a shirt last time. You're like, yo, bro, you got a T-shirt, not this tank top, bro.
Nah, do you mind if I like? Wait, did I get a T-shirt from you, or did I get a tank top from you?
I don't remember. Whatever I did, you were complaining. I was like, bro, you just got a free piece.
I'm sorry, bro. No.
Don't worry. I have a gift for my guest over
shit.
there. But hey, we gotta get through the episode first.
Let's go.
I might get lost in the other realm if we keep going.
Right.
So quick question.
Yeah.
Seuss is derived from Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
Hop on Pop's a really good one. One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish is a really good one.
What about you, Aubrey?
I'm trying to think right now, but I was a big Dr. Seuss fan too growing up.
Shout out Green Eggs and Ham. That's a legendary one. Yeah.
Sue, since you're such a curious kid,
Yeah.
it'd be really interesting is if you wrote a children's book. That'd be fire.
I might
actually.
do that for like a tape or some shit.
Do you know what I do outside the show?
What? Print?
I work for a big children's author.
Really?
I do.
You're fucking with me.
I swear to God, he's coming here later.
Alright, let's do that shit.
Well, I don't. I guess I'll introduce you guys.
Do that. No. You don't have to. I have to go to work. Anyways. Oh wait, we have mad time. I have to be at work at 12.
So there's a Dr. Seuss fact that I want to talk about.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Probably
Which one?
the controversial one.
Actually, no. But I said
Isn't there like
I've been
a
trying to do a little
controversial one?
research. I've been trying to do a little research,
Yeah.
for my episodes. I've been trying. I'm on the treadmill usually. I'm like typing stuff up.
Nice.
Thanks, bro. I'm trying hard, man.
I skate.
So, did you know that Dr. Seuss's dad ran one of the biggest breweries in New England? And it was shut down by the Prohibition in the 1920s.
That's lit.
And then you know what, after that, what his dad did with all that extra bread he had?
Just fucking.
He started up a zoo. And that's
Ooh.
where Dr. Seuss started getting the inspiration for all his wacky characters.
That's sick. Yo, that's
How
mad
else could you think
cool.
like Dr. Seuss besides growing up in a zoo?
How else?
I mean, that's like...
I
what-
grew up in a zoo of my own, man. You know, that's
You grew up in a mental prison, and then you broke out and
Yeah,
became
basically.
Seussifer.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, like, when I was an emo kid in middle school, I'm gonna say I was emo scene type shit, like on my Chemical Romance and like Black Veil Brides shit.
Wait, Aubrey, question. Can you designate between emo and punk? Do you know the difference?
Alright, so when it comes to emo music, it's like really like, yeah, why I'm alive, I hate my life. And then punk's like, fuck you, I hate my life. You know?
Okay, so like, so it's like,
My life type situation, but then like
Sadness versus anger.
yeah, okay, I can see that.
emo is sadness.
Yeah.
So emo would be like,
So like when
I hate you, Dad.
right, kind of, but like I don't hate my dad. It's like,
I don't hate my dad either.
where there you go.
But it's like, I hate my homework.
Yeah, like fuck that shit, man. Like I was in a pop punk band,
What was it called?
Guns in Public, and it
Sounds
turned
dangerous.
and it turned into a hardcore band towards the end because I started getting into the hardcore scene beginning of middle school or beginning of high school, and like I transitioned from being an emo kid to being a normal like hardcore punk kid, and like it was a lot more easy for me to blend in with like away from kids that bullied me in middle school and shit.
I was gonna say, did kids tear you apart?
Yeah, so like I used to get hit with footballs about the size of my head every day because like
There was a kid that was throwing footballs at your head?
yeah, because like my hair was dyed red back in the day too and shit, and like I would wear different clothes and I would look all like emo, and like fucking they'd throw footballs at me.
Did you have friends?
Yeah, I mean like they were those kind of like were my friends, which sucks.
Your friends were the kids that were bullying you?
Yeah, because I wanted to fit in somewhere and I couldn't fit in anywhere else, and those were the kids that were like they were from the projects around my school, and like nobody else really fucked with them either, so I was just like, alright, I'm gonna go hang out with these kids, but I was the youngest of the bunch and like they just beat the shit out of me a lot. But they didn't know, they were just kids too, bro, like shit. I feel like that's what kids do sometimes.
Were you like the only white kid in the group?
No. They were all white. It was like some suburban project shit.
Word.
But actually they weren't all white, but like yeah, most of them, because I lived in like a really white town.
So was that the worst extent of the bullying?
Yeah, that was pretty much the worst. I left middle school with 6 concussions plus like a little bit more reconcussions. Like yeah, it was fucked. It was fucked.
You ever think that's gonna like fuck your brain long term?
Yeah, high key, but
High key, random.
yeah, shout out Random. But
He's an artist from Boston. He's a good kid.
But I mean, like, I was supposed to have scar tissue surgery for my brain at like MGH type shit. And
Jesus.
yeah, bro. Yeah, but that shit, like,
Your head was that badly damaged?
Yeah, but
what were your parents thinking? Like, holy shit.
Yeah, like, holy shit. But I was okay. Like, I was good, and I started like getting my shit together and eating right and all that shit, and like just got better. And like, you know, like, I was still young, so I had time to heal, and like, I'm cool, and now like I'm decent, I guess. I still stutter sometimes. Like,
doesn't doing the drugs worry you if you've already had a brain trauma?
Like hard drugs, yeah, that's why I don't do them that much. But weed, I don't really know. I've always smoked weed.
What about booze? Do you drink?
No, fuck no. I grew up in a really alcoholic family, so I decided that wasn't a good option for me from the jump. So I've never touched.
A lot of addictive personalities in your family?
Hell yeah, man. It's fucked up.
You Irish? Are you Irish?
Some of my family's Irish, French Canadian, Czechoslovakian. Yeah, that's it, pretty much. French Canadian and Czech.
So if I'm
and Italian.
Let me know if I'm categorizing this wrong, because I was kind of the same way. But are you like growing up? Were your parents totally hands off with parenting you? Were you totally independent off the jump?
No, not necessarily. My parents did definitely guide me. It was kind of like an interference run, you know, like kind of just like keeping, like letting me do me, but also like as I got older, it got much more free. Like when I hit like 15,
he keeps talking like he's 100.
When I hit like 15, like I started just like being out to the city and like
no
just,
license,
like,
shit.
Hell yeah, bro! I didn't give a fuck. I would just like go to the hood. I don't know why. You know why? Because my cousin was going to school in the hood, like over in Dorchester, Roxbury, Madison Park, like across the street from.
Where do you go? The
crazy shit.
Burke?
Huh?
Where do you go?
Madison Park.
Oh, Madison Park.
Yeah.
It's a tough school.
And he went to the O'Brien too. And Snowden on Newberry.
Snowden's nice.
Yeah, Snowden's cool. But no, so there were a bunch of rappers that he went to school with and shit, and that's how I got inspired, and I ended up coming to the city like a lot more often to do this shit. And basically like living with my aunt from age 11 to 18, 17. I moved out.
Where did she live?
She lived right behind Sullivan Square on Brighton Street. It's like on the line of East Somerville and Charlestown. And
oh, so it didn't take you that long to get in the city?
Yeah, no, I just hopped the Orange Line and I'd be there. Oh, Susie, Susie. I don't know, but yeah, definitely think that being in the city helped, like just shape my personality, and like just me being a chill person, 'cause like I got to be around a lot more people. And like understanding of different personalities and different cultural identities and stuff like that.
Can I ask you a question?
I loved it. What? Yeah.
Because it is an interview.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, bro.
No. I'm just wondering if I can ask you a
question.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, cool, bro. So listen,
Another
I think
question. Like
what? Oh, maybe I'll just give me like 5 seconds. Okay, Aubrey. This is for you, too. So, I think growing up, the fact I was in Mecco was totally beneficial to me. The fact that I was around kids that lived in the city and, like, kind of understanding, like, their perspective and where they come from. And I think it's had, like, one of the most profound impacts long-term because, like, I can get along with people of pretty much any race. Do you think that was totally beneficial for you, like, growing up with kids of different races?
Yeah,
have you noticed its residual effects?
Yeah, I definitely love everybody. Like that's kind of my thing. Is like, bruh, I love humans, and like just being in the city around a bunch of humans that were all different and like just cool and just cool with each other. Like that gave me a sense of like, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, white people got mad privilege out here, and white people basically, like, run the fucking, the whole fucking globe, and it's mad fucked up that it's like that, and we can't fucking, I don't think we can let that shit happen for too much longer before this shit goes down the tubes.
Where do you think it's most imminent? White privilege.
Just in like an economical standpoint, and
Well, white people are richer.
that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like exactly.
But is that a generational thing? It must be, right?
In terms of like other races and shit, I feel like we just put motherfuckers down like harder. Like it's fucked.
Can I tell you where I think the privilege is the worst? Is just in the media. I think it's the worst. I just think media covers like the worst stories about black people possible.
That's facts. Easily, it's like in an economical sense, they've been held down, and in a public eye, they've been held down tremendously, more than like just it's fucked up.
We probably don't even feel it as bad as it is in other parts of the country because this is like one of the most liberal parts of the entire
Think about
nation.
the world, like the world in general, bro. There's mad fucked up shit happening, like shit that was happening back in the 1800s is still happening somewhere on this fucking planet, and that's fucked up. Like some fucked up shit. You know, like it's probably somewhere, bro. Like there's probably some fucking town in Australia or some shit, or like South Africa's mad fucked up, bro. You know what I mean?
Where in Australia?
I don't know, bro. But there's probably some fucked up
You're
shit.
paranoid.
Think about it. There's 7+ billion people on this planet, and this is like almost infinite space for us to move around. So there's probably some fucked up shit happening somewhere,
Except
man.
we're doing bad stuff to the planet, man.
But you know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to say, like shit still happens. Fucked up shit still happens every day. But you know, it's just like remaining positive and having that positive outlook and like.
Well, yeah, but so just back to my question real quick. So have you noticed its effects for you that you grew up around like black kids and Spanish kids and the kids of other races?
Yeah, it's definitely impacted me. It's definitely impacted who I am, my personality, the way I dress, everything basically. And some could call me an appropriator, but if anything, I'm more of an appreciator, because like I definitely admit that there's like. It wasn't invented by me. That's what I mean. You know, like, but I really love it and appreciate it more than anything, and like, just want to give that love back in any way that I can.
I think, and I don't want to sound like totally. I want to make sure I guide this the right way without sounding like racist, but I just think my experience with like black kids growing up is that just like they're way more expressive and like they were way more open. So I was just like, yo, there's like a level of comfortability here that I don't necessarily get from my white friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Aubrey? That makes sense.
Yeah.
I felt that way at Lincoln sometimes. You know.
I feel it.
We express things differently. I think where we grow up is like we have to express it in a different way.
I mean,
Going to school far away, 45 minutes, waking up early, that's challenging. You know what I mean?
right.
If we didn't express it, imagine how caged in we'll be.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
I also think off rip, you guys were more embracing. The Mecca students in total were way more embracing.
that's where the beauty comes, bro. Like black people and everybody that's not white, man, is so loving. Like there's a sense of love in there. No, I'm serious, bro. Like I've felt throughout my life, there's a lot of like, but people that think the same way as us, like in a sense of like everybody is everybody, and it's not necessarily on a level of race or anything. Like I feel like there's a sense of love that comes from not my race. Literally, I'm just gonna say that. There's a sense of love that comes from everybody else except for my race that just is so prominent and so beautiful and so like, I love you because I love you, and it's not because you have this or because you have that. And like that's what allows me to like just think the way I think and just have that sense of love for everybody, is just because I was shown from a really young age that love is so genuine, and like I didn't know that shit before, you know? And like it made me feel like I had a family in a world where like shit was different with my family. Like I didn't necessarily feel like I had a strong support system, because everybody was so fucking worried about everything else, you know, like money and bills and all that shit. Like just the sense of like loving each other for loving each other is so prominent with other races that I feel like that's the way that the world needs to be. And like we need to be way more receptive of everybody for who they are in a lot of senses.
I concur. I also think, this is based on experience. I don't think it's fair to totally generalize like, every white person is totally exclusive.
You're
every
right.
black person is totally inclusive.
You're right.
But that's just based on our experience.
I mean like the stereotypical majority, like when it comes to like
you grew up in a different white community than I did.
Yeah, I feel you. But I mean like I've seen a lot of different aspects of white society and like who like the levels of people that cycle through that society, and like there's a lot of fear in that society, in that side of society, and I feel like that fear-driven mentality is spread throughout a lot of the different necessities that people think about every day, and it makes them lose the love that's meant to.
I understand what
you
you're
know
saying.
what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
But I'm definitely not trying to generalize my own race either. I know there's like, bruh, there were people before me that were thinking the same way that I think. You know what I mean? Like there's always going to be people that think the same way that I think.
I think about it sometimes too. I just think that like, from what I can tell, at least based on what you're saying, is that you don't seem like you had a crazy sense of entitlement growing up.
No.
I kind of felt that way about myself too, because my parents were split, and I had to like go back and forth between Cambridge and Lincoln. I wasn't really like the same like every other kid in Lincoln, where it was like good family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like parents were going through a pretty tough divorce. Wouldn't really see my pops that much. Like, I think that's kind of maybe what is that why you feel like sometimes it was easier for you to like be embraced
free.
by that community, or
that's exactly how I feel. Like, bro, I felt like, like the family life was kind of weird. It was like I'd go to school, I wouldn't see my dad that often. Then I come home from school and I go to Boston, and it'd be like I'm in Boston for the whole time, and I'm just like with my aunt and my cousins who are like my brothers. And
sounds like fun, man.
Yeah, it was cool, man. It was pretty lit, but like that was just due to the fact that I had some lit cousins also. Like, I don't know, those are the homies. But
you still see them?
Yeah, I live with one of them. And then the other couple live down the street at my aunt's crib still. They still live with my aunt and shit. But they were all musicians, and like it was fun. We all had fun. That's where the band came from, all that stuff. I think I said band, and the can opened.
It's the robots. Watch out.
Boo. But yeah, man, I definitely think that the family life type thing, like not necessarily being the most put together, influenced me to go and like find a family, you know what I mean? And I have, and Boston is like family to me, like a lot of people out here, and like.
Then why do you think the music community here is so divisive?
Because a lot of people like to fake it, bro. A lot of people like to like be like, oh yeah, we're all.
I thought it was classic, bro, and I was like, yo, this is hard. That like this dude's totally documenting himself working at a sausage stand. I was like, this is fire, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, this is dope. Like, I'm glad this is real as fuck.
Yeah.
Because everyone here, all these musicians, they need to work jobs.
Yeah.
There's not enough money out here to be a full-time artist yet. That's just not the way it works.
Exactly.
And I was like, yo, this dude's really flipping sausages on the Boston Common. This is classic.
Right. That's the come up. That's how it transpired, bro. Working Hemp Fest. That's how I met Millie's. That's how I met like Gus from Fronto King. That's how I met like mad people, man, was the sausage stand. I was like, yo, every time I'd meet somebody, I'd be like, yo, I work in the Common. Come get a hot dog or come get a drink
for
or
the
some
$3.99.
shit. Nah, I wouldn't always. I mean, like, yeah, sometimes I would make a lot of tips, so I'd be able to buy my friends drinks out of my tips. Because, like, I'm a really good kid, and I have morals, and I don't like to fucking, like, if my boss tells me, hey, don't fucking don't give out shit for free, I'm not going to do it. Because that's, like, just the respect of the job, you know?
What do you think about money?
It's the root of all evil, and it's the root of all people. And it's also one of the most beautiful things to ever exist on the planet.
Okay, so let's just break that apart and elaborate. If anyone needs to use the bathroom, let me know. Oh, looks
I'm
like you're up
straight,
ready.
too.
Like you gotta like go to the bathroom.
The chair keeps squeaking, so that's all.
Oh no, you're straight. You can't pick it up. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So money is the root of...
One sec.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna cut this up as a clip for you because I feel like you're gonna have a really profound answer.
Okay.
But
Right here?
no pressure. Yeah,
Right.
no, yeah, whatever. Do whatever you
Alright.
want.
I would say, money is the root of all evil because it has the ability to control people's lives and make them think in a sense of negativity and held backness by it, not being able to move forward in their life because there's not enough money around. But like there's so much money on this planet. $1 from a million people is $1 million, right? So like there's 7+ billion on this planet. That's millions on millions on millions on millions. And like there's a lot of different, and like definitely people are held down by it.
It's a mindset.
Yeah. But the beauty in it comes from like knowing that there's a lot to go around and there's enough to go around that you can go out and work hard and fucking make it.
That's my big thing about it. It's just like I've been working hard since before I've been getting paid, but it's just like, yo, it's validating.
Yeah.
Like, yo, dude, you're doing a good job.
Right. And like when it comes down to like the root of all evil, the root of all people, and the most beautiful thing at the same time, the evil comes from the worry and stress that it brings upon.
It's a fear. Going broke's a fear.
Exactly, but it shouldn't be for a lot of people. Like it shouldn't be because I feel
every adult gets paid.
But like I feel like the less and less I've worried about money, the more money that comes to my life, bro. Like seriously, and that's where people get lost. They lose themselves in just work, and that's like what happened to my dad and like how I seen that transpire. Like it was just work, money, and then like. It's the root of all people because, everybody has it and we all need it. And it's a necessity in this world to, strive and prosper, I guess, if you want to do that. You don't have to have money to be happy, though. And that's where the beauty comes from. Is like, if you have the money and you're happy,
fire.
You're coolin', bro. And like, I have money, but I don't have a lot of money yet. But I'm still happy, and as long as I'm happy, bro.
But there's a level of comfortability you have when you have some money in your account. I feel like you always got a nice little bag on you. You're always kind of maneuvering.
Bruh, yeah.
It's like I see what he's saying. Like
Yeah.
my career, what I'm pursuing, I'm not gonna make a lot of money in my career.
You don't know that though.
Like I know I'm gonna be happy at the end of the day with what I do.
Right.
And I'm gonna make a difference in the world. So it's like, am I gonna be cool making this decent amount of money where I could still have a life?
Right.
You know what I mean, I'm not gonna have like the finest thing in life, but I'm gonna have a good life and still be happy.
People just get tired, like people get tired and throw their hands up in the air, and then they're just like, I'm done, like with life. Fuck this. I'm just gonna work till I die.
I feel you. So I've been thinking about it a lot, mind you. Like in a capitalist society, I'm like cut out to be that dude. It's the truth, bro. I'm smart. I'm psychotically hardworking.
Yep.
I'm creative. I'm white. I'm 6'3", and I'm handsome. You feel me?
Yeah.
This is who America rewards.
Yeah.
If I fuck it up, you're an idiot, dude. Don't blow it. But additionally, I feel like we're also in a system where anybody, if you want to become the best at whatever you want to become the best at, you will get paid dividends no matter what profession it is. So if you want to be the best behavioral health expert, you can be the best behavioral health expert, and you'll get paid for that. Would you concur?
Yeah, hell yeah. I feel like anybody holds themselves to a certain standard and they push it and they get there, they deserve the world, bro. Like in this music shit too, bro. It's like the harder you work, the harder, like the better the shit's gonna be, bro. Like the better you're gonna feel every day. Like
as someone who's so independent, though, how do you navigate commercializing a career?
I don't. I just take it's like you brand yourself. That's all you can really do and put yourself out to the world. But what comes to you, you got to take. Like the opportunity, you choose. Like you make the choices. Like,
Well, I'm saying, like, do you think, like, let's say Seuss in 4 years, you're 23. You're like, yo, you know what? Let's go chase a bag. You feel me? How would you plan on navigating that? Because sometimes people think if you're chasing money, you're gonna have to switch up the image.
You mean like chase a bag? I mean, like, bro, chasing a bag is just working on yourself until you can get the bag. I feel like people that do chase the bag are not. That's not the purpose, bro. It's not. I do it for the love of the music. Like, I do it. It's like people do the shit that they love. You know, people are meant to do the shit that they love, and you got to find the way to make the money. You know,
if you catch a big check though, like. It's happened to me like once or twice. If you catch a big check, you're like, yo, this shit is addicting.
Hell yeah, but like, bro, big checks are just more numbers. You know, it's just numbers.
But then it's a little more freedom too, a little more liberating.
Right.
It's like, yo, shit.
But it's
I
also...
gotta worry if I go to Chipotle. I don't have to worry. I'm gonna put my card in the account and that this bitch is gonna bounce.
I hear you. I mean, like, yeah, no, it's definitely freeing, but you know you worked for it, you know? And as long as you know you work for it and put that work in, you're coolin'.
Chase a bag.
Chase the bag.
Chase
the bag your whole life, bro. I've been chasing a bag my whole life, but like, I've been chasing a bag in my own way. Like, you know, like, it's important to me that I make the money, but it's not necessarily something that I'm worried about happening because I know it's gonna happen.
It's fire.
You know, like it's a matter of like just believing in yourself, the self-confidence aspect.
I don't like what you just said. No. I think you're going to be big successful, man. You're an amazing communicator.
I think I can see myself being an expert in what I do, but I also think that like being a social worker comes with that connotation that you don't make a lot of money in general. Like I have my own plans to make more money.
I feel like you can make a bigger impact, though.
Yeah, I think it's what you make it. Like social workers they can settle sometimes.
But you can do social work and not specifically be a social worker.
Exactly. And like, there's a lot more you can do.
I honestly think you should be a politician. I'm
go.
serious.
There you go. There you go.
Mind you, open up a non-profit organization and then just...
The non-profit
That's
shit
fire.
gets sticky, though. Shit gets a little weird.
I think...
You okay, Zeus?
I just burped.
I think ultimately just a way for me to give back to the community that we live in. I think that's all it is.
Okay, politician Aubrey. I'll help you market the campaign. Let's do it. That'd be fun.
Yeah, no, right? But I think, yeah,
And then me and you we'll start like stealing funds from the state.
All it takes is the belief in yourself, I feel like, to make shit happen.
like you said, the work. Like, you just have to work hard.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to make you work hard beside yourself. Like,
That's what, yeah,
But no, one thing people don't get is that no one, and I mean 0 people, are gonna give you anything.
right.
It's not. It will never.
Nobody
happen.
owes you shit, bro. That's kind of like what my mom told me early on was like, don't expect nothing from nobody because nobody owes you shit. Like, no, everybody thinks that they don't owe you shit, bro. And like,
Have 0 expectation. I'm trying to get better at myself. Imagine if like you just expect nothing from people. You can be dumb happy.
yeah, definitely.
that's for sure. 0 expectations from other people, and you just have to know that, like, it's you. Like, what you want to do is what you want to do.
You just gotta kill the ego. Like, you just gotta.
I don't
That's-
know, Seuss, though.
You gotta. I mean, it's not like killing it. It's not like cutting it out of your life. You choose when the right time to use your ego is, bro. Like, I got an ego. I definitely do. It happens. It happens to us rappers, bro. But I'm not disrespectful. You know, there's a
I feel the same way. We talked about this a million times, dude.
Yeah.
But like, bro, I got a really big ego. Like,
Yeah,
real talk.
Like, it's not a bad thing. It's self-confidence is self-confidence. Having self-esteem is an important-ass thing in this world.
But I get what you're saying. Just don't be in anyone's face about
There
it.
you go. Don't feel entitled, bro. Don't be entitled. Just be self-aware and be yourself and be confident in yourself. You know?
So are you not competitive?
Nah, bro. Like with my friends and shit, all those people are my friends. You know? When it comes to the music shit, yeah, there's competition there, but it's not like, bro, there's no other Seuss. There's no other Seuss on the planet, bro. So what the fuck? There's no other me on the planet, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe in a different realm, though.
Maybe in a different realm, but like whatever. I don't know what that is yet.
Fuck that dude in the other realm.
I'll figure it out, man. No, maybe it's me and it's just an alternate version or something. You never know, bro.
Hey, you're a good guy.
You're a good guy.
So what's the deal with the dirt lip, though? You growing that thing out?
You You know, my dad had a big ass beard. Like,
Oh, it might take you a couple of years, bro.
that'd take a long ass time. But no, I don't know. I just like the little. My girlfriend likes it, honestly.
Yeah, you're mad active with your shorty on social media.
I love her. Oh, did you what? What did you?
It always like after you guys smack or some shit. You're like in bed.
Oh no, we're definitely not fucking. We don't have sex. That doesn't happen. I'm just kidding. I don't talk about that shit though.
I know, but what I'm saying
Did
is,
you see me hit her butt the other day on the story?
I don't know.
I was smacking her butt. She was like, post it. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why? But hey, man, rapper shit. I love my girlfriend. She's my wife.
You ever think of getting married at a dumb young age?
Probably.
No.
I mean, not like like maybe just like a little thing, like a little fake marriage or whatever. Like,
Oh, an annulment or
Like,
an
just, like-
eloping, an eloping.
yeah, just an eloping, not a full fucking legal thing, because legality's fucked. The laws, the laws out here are fucked.
Some of the laws are fire though.
Yeah, true, but I'm pretty sure like out here in Mass, women get like half of everything, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not married.
I don't know about that.
Question. So when you went into the salon to get this done, were you like, yo, make me look like the devil?
I didn't go into the salon. I went to my boy Austin's house. He's cut hair for Chapo. He's cut hair for Lil Peep. He's been trying to cut Lil Tracy's hair. Tracy, if you watch this ever, fucking let Austin cut your shit. He's cut a lot of Goth Boy Click. He's cut like Cold Heart, Rosca, like mad different heads. But we linked up. He's from out here, so like we linked up not too long ago, and he was like, I want to cut your hair. And then like we took mad months to do it, and then we did that blue shit, and that was cool. Kind of wanted a different blue though. Like it was greenish blue, and we kind of added green to it, and we fucked it up a little. But this
looks like there's like some red.
Yeah.
Then you got the Oreo cookie.
yeah, we bleached my head, did a zigzag part, and then dyed one side black and then the other side red, and then flipped them back. You know.
I don't, because I was blessed with
He's the king, bro. He knows what's up, bro.
Yeah, but I bet he wants this tint. You feel me?
The fuck is that?
Yeah, that's the point. It's like,
No.
yo, is that red? Is that brown? Is that black? Is that blonde?
It is kind of like a red, black, brown, blonde. Red, black, brown, blonde. I'm trying to say that. Red, black, brown, blonde.
It's that fruity. It's that fruity pebbles. You feel me?
Yeah, bitches love you.
Let's hope. Let's hope they're watching the show.
I love it. Yo, have you pulled anybody from this shit?
I think the biggest thing about the show is that people really like attention.
Hell yeah.
I'll say that.
Clout.
Was that professional?
Yeah, that is definitely mad professional, bro. Clout's fucked up. Fuck clout.
It's human.
Fuck clout.
It's very human
Fuck
to want
clout.
attention.
Fuck.
Okay, here we go.
Fuck clout.
Fuck clout.
Okay.
Fuck clout. Okay.
Off of the dope, I'm illiterate. Kicks it like I do jujitsu, bitch. Whip it, I flip. Ice on my neck and my wrist and it dripping. I don't give a shit what you saying to me. Ice on my neck and my homie gonna spray the piece. Look at my face. Look at my face and I'll put you in places. All of these places looking at my name kid. Freestyle.
Oh, hit me. Give me a little beat. Oh, okay, that BPM's kind of high.
All right.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. How was this? Oh, keep going. Yeah. I'm in the dungeon. Should I want to fuck with a black one? What? Oh, shit. I don't know.
What did you just say, bro?
I feel kind of sick. Fuck. I'm gonna throw up. Shit.
Yeah, so my new shit's like really metal inspired, so I've been like going off in the booth like, yeah. Not some serious shit. Like, I don't know, I'm pretty good. I used to do like screamo vocals for the band back in the day. So I'm
Dude,
like,
next time you say back in the day, I'm gonna throw up.
back in the day. Oh, what's your opinion? Oh, dude, we gotta talk about this country trap shit. Like this, like, yeah. I don't like that shit.
I think it's wildly
Billy Ray Cyrus bodied him on the remix.
I think it's wildly entertaining. And I get why tons of people like it. It's crossover genre.
Yeah, Tracy did it. Tracy did that shit with
Like
a
a
farmer. And Tracy I feel like Tracy started that whole like big wave. And then like the second person to do it, the second person is from this city, bro. If you want to say Tracy did it, like Tracy didn't even do it to the level that this man Donald Grunge is doing it. Grunge is a force. He's a beast. There's been a lot of like country shit, but like he really owns the. He's the only person that's like really a country rap singer with a lit ass voice. Like his voice is crazy.
I genuinely think that like Time After Time is one of my favorite songs I've ever heard out of Boston.
Bro. He's
oh yeah.
I've seen him progress so much as an artist over the past year that it's like fucking it's crazy, man. You know, that's my dude.
That's a squad.
Yep. I'm a more substance guy, so I don't listen to a lot of his stuff, but like I always fully support it. I'm kind of weird with the way I listen to music because I need to hear like the real like raw emotion shit like Murder on My Mind by Melly really stood out to me because it was just like a really emotional track, like just like you could tell for a fact that he's like been through that shit, you know, and like
sticky situation.
very sticky, but you know, like
kind of weird
that's
how things come full circle sometimes.
But like music like that, like I find music like trap music easier for me to listen to because it's something that I necessarily can't do like 100%. I can't do it like the way that the people that are on top of the game do it, like in a sense of like rapping from the hood, rapping from like that project life, that like stuff like that. Like I can't necessarily do that 100% because I'm not from there, but like that stuff I love to listen to because it is like
documents
it's the most raw and it does document.
What are you listening to right now, Aubrey?
I think a lot of stuff I listen to. I'm listening to some UK artists. I've been branching out.
You like Skepta?
Interesting.
You like Skepta?
Skepta?
Yeah.
I love Skepta.
Shut down. That's not me and it's shut down. Ring ring pussy is shut down. Touch the road and it's shut down.
He makes all his own beats, man. Like beats are
Went
really
to the
simple.
show sitting in the front row with the black tracksuit and it's shut down.
No, his best song is Man or Numbers.
Oh, his shit's fire.
But I've been listening to a little bit of everybody. My favorite album that recently came out, this is not even recent, but Meek Mill's album was really nice.
Meek did have a great tape.
Who are
That
you
shit was
listening to? You always listen to people with Matt Bars though too.
That's important. That's important, bro. You know Roddy Ricch?
Of course.
Alright, so
one.
yeah, that song. The song, the line, I'd rather be judged by 12 than
Then carried by 6.
Yeah, that's the hardest
That's
rap
far.
lyric of 2019 right there, bro.
For reference, he means like 6 pallbearers carrying a casket.
Exactly, and 12 as in fucking the judge and 12.
12 like
Fucking
police.
cops, yeah, fuck them.
Yo, what's 1 + 2?
7.
That's fire, bro. You swag at math, dog. That's my guy.
Yeah, bro. Shit. You already know.
Here, I want to dip into the questions you sent me.
Oh yeah, true. We
Remember
did
how-
have some fucking
Remember how I was
questions.
like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna ask these if they're weak.
Alright, are they weak? They're not weak.
There's some good ones,
Some of
bro.
them were weak.
There's some swag ones, bro.
Ask the hard ones.
Okay, so there's a young man. I'm gonna shut you out. I don't know who you are by face, but you've been very active in my DMs. But by the name of By the Haba.
Oh yeah, by the harbor, kid.
Hey,
Fucking harbor.
hey, dude. Thanks for all your support, man.
He's a cool dude.
You've been tuning in a lot. Thank you, bro.
He's a cool dude. I want to like really meet him in person, but
Kind of like that steak and fries.
yeah,
You remember him?
yeah, but
What happened to him?
I don't know who that was, bro. I think that was an artist.
I think that was someone in the camp.
Yeah, it definitely is. I think it was someone. Yeah,
It had to be someone.
it was definitely one of my
It was
gang.
probably your friends, bro.
I think it was this man. Don't even say his name. Just I think it was him.
What leads you to believe?
Somebody told me it was him. Like I forget who it was who told me, but somebody told me it was him, and I was like, oh, that's hilarious.
That would make sense. Also, completely irrelevant to what Seuss just said. Conor, man, your tape was amazing.
Yo, fucking fire, bro. Did you watch the documentary thing that he did?
Just, bro, to be honest with you, I feel like I undercut when he came up here a little bit because I didn't think his project was like had so much into it. I thought it was just a project.
Oh, he's such a beast for it. He's
Bro,
so good.
Bro, I wish I could have talked to him more about it because it was like so good front to back. So
bring him back.
So original, man. Like,
yeah, he's really great.
He said some shit. He was like, I know ego tripping soft. I was like, damn, bro, that's hard.
Yo, he's one of the best rappers out here. Bar for bar, I'll put him up against anybody, bro. That's my guy. He's fucking
You think you're the best performer out here?
Yeah.
Be honest, yeah.
Personally, I think I have one of the best stage presences in the city and some of the best energy in the city. And honestly, sonically, I'm different, like, in comparison to a lot of the artists from out here. So I think I stand at.
You also have a persona.
Like, overall, I just feel like one of the top tier people in the city is me and, like, just, you know, the gang that surrounds us.
Are you actively, like, touching in with other artists in the city, though?
Hell yeah. I mean, like, it's kind of hard because some people are in LA right now and shit, and, like...
I know, but you know what I mean? Like, there's a group of you guys at the Middle East, like, consistently, you know?
me and Conor's got a track. Me and Grunge got a track. Me and Fobs got tracks. Me and Maka got tracks. I got mad shit.
I like Issues, bro. That's one of my favorite songs.
With Gio? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit's crazy. I like that song. Hopping over fences, running from the fucking cops. Building my defense from the motherfucking ops. I recorded that here.
Whoa.
That was my first time here, I think.
Welcome back. Things have changed.
Hell yeah, bro. I've been coming recent because I want to intern here. I'm trying.
I'll finesse the conversation for you, man.
Well, I mean, like, me and John already been talking, but, like, you know, definitely trying to, like, really be here more often.
It's great. Okay.
And also, Thrive's opening up a new shop.
I was actually dead ass about to ask you about Thrive.
Yeah.
I don't really. It just seems like it's like totally ingratiated in what you guys are doing. I don't really understand it. So it's a thrift store. I've been to it. I went to it.
It's a secondhand thrift, so it's like motherfuckers go out and find the sickest gear at thrift stores in the city, and we just resell it at like a
for a markup.
No, not really. Not all the time. I mean, but some of the gear is worth like a good amount of money. So like, you know, the markup is substantial, but like not.
But is it a new business?
Yeah, so it started as a 3-day pop-up. No, I mean, there's been a Thrive in Davis for a long-ass time.
That one. The one I saw Grunge at.
That started for a minute. Like, that's been there for a minute, but,
Dude, I saw a fucking billboard, I think.
Yeah, there's one on the highway.
It was wild.
Yeah, it's huge. It's everywhere, bro. We're everywhere. I mean, that's just how it is. Is
that a profitable business? To resell clothes?
Hell yeah, bro. Especially...
You go thrifting ever, Aubrey? No. Yeah, you like to keep a swag.
I'm like a thrifter to heart, bro. Like, I love that shit. I love just finding gems. Like, because you can really, even in Thrive, you can find gems, like, for the low. Like, you'd be surprised, because it's, like, multiple different vendors and stuff run through there, so, you know, everybody's pricing is different, and, like, I've gotten fully swaggy off that store, you know? So.
And you probably got the inside hookup.
Yeah, sometimes. Not all the time, though. I mean, I've just been around for a minute. And if you're cool with people, you're cool with people. And you just get benefits because of it. But, yeah.
You're a capitalist pig.
No. I know capitalist.
Boach Bonnie, you're so wild.
I just live. Just thrive.
Exchange. Okay. So back to By the Harbor. He said, what are some big plans for 2019? I want you to make these answers brief.
Work. I'm working. That's it. Like, going crazy.
Thanks for that question. Some kid named... Oh, and then he said, if music wasn't a thing, would you see yourself... What would you do?
I would... probably, like, draw or some shit, because I like drawing. I'm good with the graphic work. At
your highest level of business, this is a branch-off question. What would you do? If, like, you could be a boss at your highest level of business.
If I could be what
business would you own?
Probably... That's fucked. a clothing company or some shit, probably.
Like retail stores or online selling or?
Both. Like probably small retail spaces and not that many retail spaces, but online heavy. Actually, no, make it both. Yeah.
I like that. You'll call it Seuss's swag.
Not custom shit. We just call it custom. Cause like I draw custom on shit. I just write the word custom on it to make it custom.
Some dude commented you're a great guy.
Hey, thanks. I am.
And then someone said, when did you start making music? I think you already answered that.
Yeah, I started when I was like, if you're starting at an age, I'd say 2. Because my mom put me in guitar lessons at a really young age. Because she believed in me, I guess. I don't know. I was like, let me play this shit, Mom. And then I, learned. So, but like when the music shit.
Put it on the Instagram live.
Oh, okay, word, we lit. When the music shit came out, like started with the other stuff.
I'm brain dead. Sometimes you put the phone out and it adds a sense of pressure.
There it is. There you go. There we go. Okay, so yeah.
So, hey, welcome to the Seuss Show.
Hi, welcome to the Seuss Show. We on Seuss.net.
We're all good guys. Oh, my jawline is looking fucking
The whole
flesh.
gang.
Oh my God, Rody Major, bro. He was up here recently. Yeah.
Word.
Rody, yo, Seuss is a good guy, bro.
This guy. His number's right here.
Yes, sir.
Number 66.
Yeah, you're gonna be number 68, bro.
Oh.
No, 6. What's 6 plus 8?
6 plus 8?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like 69.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Fuck yes, he said. Fuck yeah.
Word.
All right.
But don't swear, bro. I'm fucking with you, dude.
Yo, I've been swearing this whole interview.
You've been dropping F-bombs the whole time. I swear, like every episode.
I'm just a bad fucking Charlestown kid who fucking says fuck a lot.
Okay, I got 2 questions.
All right.
1, I think there's a dichotomy. This is a big journalist question. There's a dichotomy in your image.
Okay.
You know what dichotomy means? Have I been impressing you with my big words today?
What's a dichotomy?
I know it's a big word.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So, I'll just tell you this much. There's a dichotomy in your persona. Okay? You perceive yourself as very dark online. Very intrinsically negative. But,
I do?
But I would say so. But in my dealings with you,
yeah,
and the fact I think we've developed a good relationship, you're a pretty positive, upbeat kid.
Hell yeah.
So what's the deal, man? Is this false advertising?
No.
Tell me.
What do you mean? I'm pretty positive. I say I love you to a lot of people on Instagram and shit. It's love, but
I would go through the profile, but
who I am, bro, like I am who I am, bro. I'm not gonna, I can't stray away from who I am. I'm gonna be nice to people, but if you want to be not nice with me, I can be not nice with you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm mostly meaning like your posting. It just seemed like kind of dark.
Dark?
Am I generalizing or?
Like, I mean, like, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, what, like, in photo sense, like, visual sense, like.
Just like the music videos, a little dark, bro. Seem a little scary.
Yeah. That's like, yeah, I'm pretty fucking spooky. I like this shit. I'm a kid that grew up on. It's the imagery of metal and shit like mixed with who I am. Like you heard Reflections, right? Like I have substance behind it that explains my pain and my anger and how I feel, but I also find love in it, and I use that energy and harness it for the light. Like I had a song that I just recorded recently, and I was like, all I gotta say is that this pain resides in us. We all gotta keep it bottled till we finally had enough. But the truth that lies behind it is that we could take control, convert the anger to an energy that feeds your fucking soul. Even if you in a hole down without a sign of light, you can look within yourself and find your dark to fuel the fight. Find your purpose, break the surface, you can go and live your life. Maybe you could be like me and let your soul reside at night.
And that's an official freestyle.
'Cause I be mad as fuck all the time at people just for being fucking dicks and like just not liking their life, That's where the negativity comes from, bro. It's like people fucking irk me sometimes.
But you're
bro.
feeding into it if you're doing that.
But bro, I'm not, because I'm flipping it and using the energy to create a good thing, you know, to put a solid message out there that for people that feel the same as me, bro.
I feel you.
You know?
I gotta close this because I gotta read one of my notes. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Bye, guys. But yeah, bro, you know.
Wait, I've been doing this with all the artists that come up.
Okay.
So we're doing a little genius. We depict a couple lyrics.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you said, "Trap inside my darkness, hurting. Look in my eyes, and you'll see the pain.
Yeah.
And you'll see the flame.
Mm-hmm.
Look through the disguise. They've been telling you white lies."
See through disguise.
One sec. So I'm looking in your eyes, man.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the white lies, brother.
Yeah.
Where are they?
No. I said see through disguise. They've been selling you white lies.
Oh, wait, no. I'm looking at the pain. I'm looking for the pain.
Oh, the pain in my eyes?
They look like...
You don't see no pain in my eyes?
What should I be looking for?
I don't know, bro.
Do you feel the pain in your eyes?
No, but have you, like, bro, it's a metaphor, bro. It's like looking in my eyes to see, like, what I've been through in my life, you know? Like, you see the pain, bro.
I think if I look in your eyes, I see like a 60-year history based
Yeah,
on all
I
these
feel
fucking
you,
stories.
I mean, my soul is old, bro, and everybody said that since I was, a really young kid.
You think you're reincarnated?
I don't know. I don't want to stress that, shit. But when it comes to, like, look in my eyes and you'll see the pain, see through disguise. They've been selling you white lies, young kid in the nighttime. Like, see through the disguise of society. They've been selling you white lies, and it's a play on words with white. Because white people, they've been selling you lies. Like, the majority.
What are the lies?
Like, the pharmaceutical industry and just, like, the money shit. Like, the shit we talked about already. Like, just, like, the stuff that keeps people trapped and shit. Like, it's a lie, bro. Like, Like, think about this, bro. The pharmaceutical industry is so fucked up that my girlfriend had a chest cold, had a cough, and they gave her a benzo for that. That's a Xanax. And it was actually stronger than a Xanax, the fucking milligram.
Well, bro, I had an orthopedic surgeon up here who is opioid sparing.
Yeah.
And he like totally debunked all the pharmaceutical shit.
Yeah.
Really fucked. Because these companies are really rich.
Yeah, and they're just pushing fucked up shit, bro.
Well, they prey on people who are desperate.
That's what I'm saying. And I mean, my girlfriend went to the emergency room to get checked out, and that's what they gave her, was for pain from congestion and coughing. It's a pain med. It's not...
Does she take it?
Last night was the last time she's said she's going to take it, because she literally, like, almost died. Like, straight up. This was last night. I'm not lying to you. Like, she straight, like, was, like, whole system flushed. Like, just, like, she was like, I don't want to go to sleep. I'm scared. She said she seen a demon. I was like, bro, like, what the fuck is going on with these pills, bro? Like, that they giving people, bro.
She saw a demon?
Yo, she really told me she saw a demon in the shower. She was like, bro, like, something was fucking, like, some crazy shit, bro.
It was
like,
Lucifer.
Nah. Like, a demon, like some shit that comes from these pills, bro. These pills are no good for people. Especially even, like, ADHD medicine, like Ritalin and shit, like, all that shit.
Why'd you tap me when you said that?
I don't know.
You saying I need it?
Nah. Nah,
Like, yo, bro, they probably tried to get you on this shit before, huh?
Nah.
Surprisingly, they
did.
did.
They tried to get me on it, too. Like, trust, bro. Like, my mom was a holistic expert, like, throughout my childhood, and was like, nah, fuck all that shit. You're not doing that. And I turned out pretty normal. And, like, you'll find the kids that were taking that shit are more fucked up now, because their emotions were just...
Well, bro, I was #addicted to Adderall.
There you go.
And then I turned into Adderall Boy, which was an award-winning film. Go check it out.
But, like, you know
it.
what I mean? Like, when it comes to stuff like that, like, the pharmaceutical industry's mad fucked, in my opinion.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna get kicked out of here.
We getting kicked out?
Soon.
What up? Alright.
And also, what time you got work? 12?
12, yeah.
It's 11:26, so we probably should skedaddle.
True.
Alright, so this is how we start and end the episodes.
Alright.
1, did you enjoy it?
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
I think it was a good
Always
one.
love coming here, bro. You know.
Do you enjoy it, Aubrey?
Word.
Well, I'll teach you a little bit of the post-production, see what we do in post, and then if you got a dip, no worries, man.
I'm glad we had these interesting conversations.
I am too. I think we conducted ourselves pretty professionally.
Yep. And I feel like, you know, people will have a better sense of who I am, aside from like big mid-central, now that they listen to this shit.
Oh, why? You were nervous about the last
No,
one?
I mean, no. I just like, that was more of a fun thing,
Mhm.
you know, over like an actual human
Intellectual talk.
Yeah, an intellectual talk.
Well, you and T Wayne were on some bullshit when you came in here too, bro.
That's gang.
And then Mav like stormed in. You
Mav
guys-
was like,
Mav like
I'm
put
in this
himself.
bitch.
Yeah, he like put himself in the interview. He was like talking mad loud off camera.
All right. Oh, dude, Mav is my favorite person.
He like couldn't take off his sweatshirt. It was hilarious, bro. All right, so this is how we start in the episodes. Hi, I'm gonna
Hi.
tell you once. Hi, your name, and this is my golden hour. Hi, your name, and that was my golden hour.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yep.
Whenever you're ready. Oh, wait, Aubrey, can you get behind the camera and so we'll stop the audio and the video at the same time? And hey, Aubrey, thank you for your help too. I'll tell you when. Whoa.
Hi. Oh, my God. Hi, I'm Seuss, and this is my golden hour. Hi, I'm Seuss, and that was my golden hour.
And hey, Aubrey, before you touch it, Zeus, thanks for coming.
You already know, gang.
Okay, go ahead.